What's up, guys? I know it's a little bit past spooky season right now, but I thought that this mod that I have for you today was still worth covering despite that, because of how cool it is. It's called the VENGEFUL Robo Spider, and it's made by DatJaneDoe. You might find that name familiar. That's because he is the main mod creator for most of 2D's mods. And so you may have already seen this before, but I'm going to, well, try it out for myself, because, again, it looks pretty sick. So basically, how you activate it is you need 3 230 Robo Monkeys and 1 Tech Terror. That's why I've started this custom game off at round 60, and a lot of extra starting cash, because I just want to start with it immediately and see how much damage it does. How ridiculous is it? So we're just gonna get started. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. So you see, all those towers sell and merge into this guy. This creepy looking spider that basically spits out Solver, Paralyzing Potion, and Cobwebs at the same time. I'm reading the description here, and that's, well, pretty accurate, it seems. On top of that, it also does damage with its legs, as you see. Also, I can follow mouse, I should mention. It has the same amount of controls as the Heli Pilot. Pursuit, follow mouse, lock in place, patrol, and, you know, back to follow mouse. I think for fun reasons, it's definitely best to play it on follow mouse. Just take a look at this. The Cobwebs also stun Bloons, in case you can't see. Take a look at that. Does a little bit of damage too, but we're gonna need the Solver Paralyzing Potion to help with that. I think it's basically identical to Solver Glue, right? It doesn't seem to stun. It's the Cobweb. I don't know if it slows down mobs at all. No, it seems about the same speed. Also, I'm sure it can beat Camo as well. Yes, it can. Very nice. We should expect this to do a crap ton of damage because, well, it basically takes 4 Super Monkeys to set up. Costs about 100k on hard mode. So yeah, that's why, again, started late, and we're setting it all the way to 120. And we're gonna see if this can solo. If not, I believe I can buff it, right? Let me just test and see. If I drop like a Jungle Drums, can I give it some buffs? Yes, I can. I can make it shoot faster. I can overclock it if I want to. But we'll only do that if we see that it's any trouble at all. But yeah, this is about as legit as it gets. I have no idea how they are able to, you know, get this insane looking texture on the field. This can pretty much pass as a real tower, I feel like. What do you think? A Halloween themed tower? Holy. Look at all those stomping legs, by the way. Also, you might notice it changes green and red. I'm not sure what that means. Like, watch this. It's red right now, all its legs, and eventually it turns green as well. See there? For a brief moment. I'm not sure if that is supposed to mean anything. If I can notice why it does that. Let me just see again. Seems to be all red right now. Is it because of the Cobwebs? It seemed to time it pretty well there. Let's watch and see again. Yeah, it seems like it's timed with the Cobwebs. Yes, take a look here, and it is indeed green when the Cobwebs shoot up. But you see here, it also stays green for a long time at different, like, varying lengths. Again, I'm not sure why that's the case, but I guess maybe I'll find out if it means anything later on. Hold on, I know, actually. I'm reading the entire description here of what this thing does. It actually goes faster. Like, the speed of how this thing moves, because right now, see how it takes quite a while for this thing to walk all the way to the other side. Also, I forgot to test whether or not this can walk through obstacles, and indeed it can. Just watch this spider absolutely destroy whoever's inside this house. As if the tenants thought they could hide from this spider. Nowhere is safe, not even the forest. Pretty legit, if I had to say. But yes, it turns green when I walk over cobwebs, and you see how much faster it moves? That, my friends, is pretty sick. And that's the reason why I wanted to showcase with this to you guys. In case you're curious about where to get these mods, I have recently been leaving the link to all my mods in the description, so check that out. Doesn't exactly tell you, if you don't know how mods work, how to set it up, but you can find it yourself if you know where to look. For now, 76, again, should be easy given that we have Solver, Hypersonic Solver Glue. Alright, 1 spider versus UMG, how much damage can it do? I actually kind of want to take a look at the damage count, just to see the, you know, the stats of this guy. Right now it seems like the Solver Glue is like 3 damage, taking like 10 times a second. So like 30 DPS, and holy crap, you just saw there? Look at the legs. And look at the damage count just absolutely skyrocketed, so holy. It's not really the Solver Glue that we care about, it's just the damage on the legs. In fact, let me just lock it in place. And we'll see if any balloons can even get past right now. It's really that strong. Yeah, I know it's 100k, but if no balloon can even get past the entrance, just thanks to its legs, then yeah, we got ourselves a beast on our hands, it looks like. I did not know it did that much damage, but I mean, it does have a lot of legs, so it makes sense. Like, look how thirsty this guy is for action. Just, the legs are just hopping up and down constantly. He wants those balloons. Like, 85 here, just watch. ZMG where? Does it even show up on the screen? No, it didn't. In fact, not a single balloon is even, like, being shown at all. I know the trees might be in the way on this map, but I feel like I should have seen something by now. But no, it's that good. Yeah, just watch that damage skyrocket the moment the balloon enters the screen. I don't think anything will be stopping it until maybe DDTs. Those are pretty fast, so maybe you can get a glimpse of them as they appear before they pop. Let's watch. Nope, nothing. It can't be the cobwebs either, because they take a while to spawn in. And I'm sure, you know, a couple of ZMGs will get rid of the cobweb. How about 92 here? Okay, I can kind of see balloons barely showing their head right now. But again, they just get instantly annihilated the moment they step foot on one of the legs. How about 95? Any chance? Any chance, guys? No, I don't think so. DDTs, they get squashed too. How about 98? Surely something, right? Something? Well, yes, I see a little bit more of the balloons here, but still nothing getting past them legs. Not only do you have a high amount of damage, and they shoot fast, or they tick fast, they seem to have a good amount of pierce as well. And 98 again is an easy solo without a balloon turning a single bend. Something tells me is a little bit strong for its price. How about a bat here? Again, you can see clearly the amount of damage per second it is doing, which is about 1,000? More than 1,000 for sure. And looks like we will have to follow mouse this one, just because the bad is pretty fast. And yeah, even then, still nothing really getting past the first couple loops here. Let's put it back on, you know, let's actually put it on pursuit. Let's see how long we can autopilot if we can do all 120 rounds. I may need to increase the end round limit based on how we're looking here. Okay, now it's kind of looking like it's struggling, or rather, it needs to stay back a little bit. Maybe that's just because of how pursuit works. Like, if I just leave it in place on the top, I'm sure nothing will stick up past, right? Like, watch this. Nope, it's getting past a little bit, so I think it's time we got to move, micro that vengeful spider. And back to staying in place for this round. Seems to be no problem with that. Seems like fortified ZMGs are where we start struggling. So now I gotta micro it. But other than that, it seems like any other balloon, we can just leave this guy at the front and still take care of it pretty easily at that. Nom 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 nom. 107's complete. See, ZMGs? They don't even get past our legs here. I guess the solver glue is nice for slowing down those cerams. Oh, that's what the cobwebs are for. I also wasn't paying attention. Did the cobwebs stay the entire round? Or does it time out after like a minute or so? All I know is that it does disappear at the end of each round. 115 here. This round's a bit tight. Especially hard because this thing moves very slowly if there's no webs. Seems to be a very big crutch. But I think we should have it. Yep, very nice. Oh, 117 here. Okay. Now this could be a problem. Also, I can't tell whether or not my solver glue is just missing or does not hit DDTs. Seems to not hit DDTs or camos at all. I just realized that. Perhaps we need to buy a camo village for it then. Not that the, again, solver damage really matters, it seems. Because the legs just do so much more. I can't see this guy surviving much longer. But I think we can beat 119 here. Let's just take a look. Let's move this guy quickly to the front. We gotta get that couple thousand DPS immediately. Starting now. Maybe I can do dual duty. Try to damage both at once using the legs. Oh yeah, we'll definitely have this for sure. Even if I just target one at a time. There's just too much damage and the bads are too slow right now. They got no shot. No shot. And bad number 3 should be taken down right about now. Easy. Alright, job's not done here. I think I'm gonna need to set up another game to see the true power of this guy, because I thought 120 rounds was going to be enough, but I guess not. Alright, and we're back. This time we're on logs, because I actually want to see how long it can survive. Like, I guess compare it to Paragons, because I tried those on logs, and I'm kind of curious myself whether or not this thing is actually strong enough to, well, surpass what any of the Paragons got to. So let's give it a go. Starting on round 121. I think there's certainly some potential. I mean, just look right now. Balloons barely getting past bend 1 here. And these are the hardest things that this thing has to deal with right now. The fortified ZMGs. In fact, I can just leave my spider in the corner here. And it can pretty much solo everything. Because, again, Logs has so many bends that the legs will get run over multiple times. Like, just watch here. Just watch. Just watch 135 here. Easy peasy, is that right? Again, we'll just stomp over. We're gonna start microing now, just because it's about that time, it seems. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention you can buff this guy too. Also, I think I do need a sovereign of some sort, or some camo. Right now it seems very, very, very tight. In fact, maybe I should just leave it in place so that, you know, all the DDs get equal damage. And that seems to actually work. So I guess I don't need Silver Glue. Funnily enough, it still attacks. It attempts to attack, even though it can't hit camo. But yeah, I'm leaving it in place, and it seems to work, so there you have it. This thing is actually stronger than a Dart Paragon. And keep in mind, I can buff it too. It can certainly get an out buff. It can get a overclock. And a village. Again, I know mods aren't meant to be balanced, but this one is on another level in terms of OP-ness. Now, this is an interesting test, whether or not I can beat 140. Seems like we do have enough single target. Just looking at our progress. Let's just fast forward a little bit. And as long as I keep my, keep the legs over it, we're gonna pop it eventually. Now, DTs are another story. Not enough time to beat it. Rip. Also, what happened here? It seems like our spider resets. And it leaves a spike factory. 3 of them, and a heli. Interesting combination of towers. Oh, if I had to assume, I think the reason why is because maybe the spider is coded as a heli pilot in terms of the controls, and 3 spike factories are for 3 cobwebs that it shoots out. That's my guess, at least. In which case, that's cool. Alright. Try again. And, I don't know. If it doesn't work, then I guess we'll just have to drop a little bit extra. So even outbuff helps. Right now, we're just barely missing it. Yeah, talk about balance. 100k single target damage. Not even halfway through the track. Also, I'm gonna keep saying this, but I cannot believe how realistic this thing looks in terms of, like, a real tower. It legit looks like some sort of art that NK would put in a tower in the game. In fact, even cooler than that. Seems like it's made of, like, Spectre plane parts. Anyways, we're dead. Oh, I don't think cobwebs can stop DTs. Do they not hit camo as well? Maybe a camo village is what we need. Alright. Cobwebs should handle this. There's only one of them, though. Come on. No, it doesn't. Okay. The cobwebs just can't handle it no matter what. So we'll just try and outbuff. That's all. Also, I want to see one more time. Does it actually get rid of other random towers too? Yeah, it does. I wonder why. So a 401 outbuff. There we go. Let's see if that's enough. Oh. Actually, I think giving it buffs crashes the game. Let's try that again. I think we'll just stick to aura buffs like a jungle drums. That shouldn't crash the game, right? I hope not. Actually, where the hell did it go? Oh, there we go. Just a bit of a random bug. Based on no crashing right now, it seems like it's okay to use that. So that's nice. Looks like it's gonna pop a little bit earlier, but I don't know if it's enough to work. I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, it's actually not that much better. So, rip. Before we give up, I actually still want to try an overclock. Maybe that won't crash the game. Let's hope. That was just the outbuff for some reason. This should give a huge DPS boost, way more than what a jungle drums does. So let's see. I wonder what tier this is counted as also, because the overclock length depends on the tier that the tower is. Right now it seems like it has full uptime, so that's good. Basically get perma plus 67% attack speed. And I feel like we're making a difference. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, if it was shooting 60% faster, it definitely should have been noticeable, but it's popping at about the same time as all the other stuff, so it seems like it just shows the buff, but it doesn't actually apply to it. Oh wait, where'd the stun come from? Was it because of the foam or something? Either way, I'll take this if we can beat it. Sure. Oh, I think what happened is that the foam de-camoed the DTs, and so the cobwebs ended up stunning them. Is that right? That's probably it, if I had to guess. Interesting. Again, you can't give a camo village to the spider, apparently, and the cobwebs still can't be camo. C-camo. But you can de-camo it, and it worked that way. So I see. Engineer helping in more ways than one. And because of that, we will be at 140. We live to see another round. Don't die. Jeez. I almost choked there. Yeah, what I feel like the overclock doesn't actually affect the legs. It's only the solver speed, it seems like. And maybe the cobwebs. Also, we're dead this round. Oh, hold on. What happens to our money when we retry last round? I don't have any. Interesting. Well, I think it does it then. There's the Vengeful Robo Spider. Very fun to play with mod. Very realistic looking mod. And if you guys enjoyed that, and you want to see more, then make sure to subscribe, because, well, there's always more mod content on the way, as long as the mod community is producing them, which there are a lot of right now. So again, stay tuned for that, if you want to see those. And I'll see you guys in the next video.